everybody. It's the Blockchain Raccoon, keeping you updated with the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. Hope you all had a good weekend, folks. I did, not too bad. Just got back from physical therapy for my shoulder. Yeah, I had shoulder surgery, and it's just getting the strength back up in the arm. It's just amazing how quickly you can go downhill from something like that. But today, folks, we're going to talk about 3 cryptos that are set to change the world. And I can tell you, it's not Pancake Games, Tiger King, or Protherium, or any ridiculous coin that has lost over 55% of their value. It's just ridiculous. I mean, there's a problem we're facing in the cryptocurrency space right now. All these meme coins. This is the... all these popularity-driven tokens, they're not useful. Despite frequent promises from all these TikTokers and influencers and everybody saying, oh, invest in this and invest in this. Do some research, folks. Be smart, and don't go based on hype. You want quality gems, okay? Don't take the world of all these people that are promising to help build your next generation project or bring this to life or help reduce world poverty with Binance Smart Chain. Because you gotta realize most of these meme tokens serve one purpose: to transfer wealth from one party to another, and it's not you, okay? For every $1 million invested for every $1 million investors earn from tokens like Shibu, Inu, or whatever, an equal number of dollars must generally come from somewhere else. These meme coins alone do not have the ability to magic you its currency out of thin air. Everybody has to pile in, that's where the liquidity comes from, okay? That's why experienced crypto investors tend to rely on good strategies. Look for high quality gems, good long-term investments. Now, it's fun to play around. I'm not telling you what to do. I mean, just be smart in what you're doing. Only play with money you're willing to lose, okay? This is why these high quality gems, I think, are a safe bet. You want to invest in these coins that are truly groundbreaking. Coins that will not only change finance, but alter the world we live in. These are the cryptocurrencies that long-term buyers need to consider to have a part of your portfolio. Okay? Now, Hedera is really overlooked, okay? HBAR. Hedera Hashgraph is a protocol backed by 36 businesses, including Alphabet, Google, IBM, Boeing, Tata Group. I mean, the list goes on with their governing council. It's just amazing. I mean, HBAR is a tool that will bring blockchain technologies to enterprise. I mean, it's already doing it, okay? And it's at, 36 cents? I mean, for the long term, buy as much as you can. I mean, where is it going to go? How high? There's some good predictions out there that it's going to go to, 30, 40, 50, 100, who knows? But at 36 cents, why not? Just do your research. Just don't take my word for it. Now, Hedera provides a way for companies to use blockchain technology without having to create a protocol or mining community from scratch. Alright, so just imagine the hassle of finding 1,000 fresh crypto miners every time you launch a new project. That would just get ridiculous, okay? But HBAR's business's backing also gives it credibility. Few blue chip companies will willingly create a document verification system on Tron, TRX. Now that is a cryptocurrency the founder himself referred to as a shitcoin. But trusting your data to a coin that Google itself backs, as the old saying goes, nobody gets fired for buying IBM. And I got a couple of friends that are living off dividends and all that stuff just from IBM stocks, so that is really not a bad investment. Now, as more companies adopt blockchain as a form of secure data storage, CTOs worldwide will soon be asking themselves, how on earth did we live without Hedera? And you're going to be asking yourself the same thing down the road, because you can be like, man, I can't. How the hell did we ever live without Hedera being in our portfolios? Or you can look back and go, yeah, other people told us to buy Hedera and we didn't listen. Don't be kicking yourself. Alright, let's move on to crypto.com. Alright, let's take a look at the Crow coin on crypto.com. That's amazing. All right, but first, if you're new to crypto and you haven't got started yet, and you want a good platform and exchange to get on, Crypto.com is actually pretty fantastic. I use it myself. Down in the description, there's a link to get started. When you get started, you'll get $25 in free crypto. Okay? I mean, I'll also get a little bit just for referral. But to get started, go ahead, check it out. It can't hurt. But let's get into this here, because just recently, Crypto.com acquired the naming rights to LA Staples Center. I mean, they're even involved with the UFC. I mean, the long-term deal as well. So it's just fantastic. Plus all the NFT space. Crypto.com is, man, they are plowing forward with everything. It's fantastic. Now, when I first heard LA Staples Center was going to be the Crypto.com, I was like, oh my God, because, you know, if you got a long memory, you recall the late 90s. When fast-growing firms pasted their names on everything. I mean, for example, we had LA's Kodak Theater and the Houston Astros Enron Field. I mean, it was just, oh my God. So now crypto's taking over the naming face, and I was just like, oh my God. But I think I just gave away my age. But it's crazy. But the parallels aside on that, Crypto.com they're changing the world, folks. Now, the company's app now ranks #1 in finance on the Google App Store, beating out both PayPal and Google Pay for the top spot. And on the Apple Store, Crypto.com runs a respectable #2 behind Square's Cash App. That's phenomenal for an exchange. I mean, I got into Crypto.com in the beginning because when I was signing up, there was no fees for my crypto when I was buying all my XRP and stuff on Crypto.com back, because there were no fees when I first using it. So you have to check that out for new users. But, oh my God. You know, every time you can save a buck here and there, I mean, that's fantastic. But if you're free, you know, like I said, if you're new, you sign up, you get $25 for free in crypto. So check that out. But everything aside, Crypto.com has built a loyal following of investors looking for cryptocurrency trading. The popular app hosts over 420. Yeah, you get the reference to that. Oh yeah, my Rastafarian friends, man. We've got over 420 different cryptocurrencies, man. Twice as many as Coinbase. The Rastafarian raccoon. I love it. But I crack myself up. And they do have payment alternatives. Crypto.com offers a credit card that allows cardholders to net staking rewards. And there's non-bank savings. The site awards up to 12% in stable coins, USDC, plus another potential 2% in Crow awards, okay? So all in all, Crypto.com is turning into the company that even Robinhood, you know, should become, because even it's quickly leapfrogging Square and PayPal and creating a crypto payments ecosystem that could potentially replace traditional finance. Now, at its current rate of growth, Crow could become a de facto currency for many Americans in the years to come. So do not dismiss this. The long-term growth potential is there. And the earlier you get into these innovative, these awesome tokens, the better, the more you're gonna benefit. So don't dismiss this one, guys, or gals, or non-binary person, or whatever, or all right. Now for the last one, we're gonna take a look at. And finally, the #1 crypto pick of 2021 that deserves for you to look at now is Ethereum. I know, but this has been a strange year for the world's second largest cryptocurrency. Despite Ethereum's 450% rise, most investors seem preoccupied with finding the next Ethereum killer to buy instead of Ethereum itself. I mean, it's ridiculous, okay? Investors looking for world-changing cryptocurrencies shouldn't just settle for Solana, Cardano, or Algorand. There's no replacing the king of NFTs in the fast-growing world of tokenization. Okay? I mean, not that Solana and Cardano and Algorand are not good projects. I mean, holy crap. I mean, they do. I mean, they are fantastic projects and could deserve a spot in your portfolio. I'm not saying that. But Ethereum is, oh my God, it's the king. It's not going to be replaced. I mean, just do some research, folks. Just don't take my word for it, anybody else's word. Do your own research, you make your own conclusions, okay? Now, the concept of tokenization is simple. Now, according to the internet, no one seems to know what NFTs are. But by assigning a distinct identification tag to an asset, let's say an image file of me, the little raccoon here, will allow that digital photo or asset to be traded for real life money. I mean, yeah, I dig that. But the potential application for tokenization is far greater than what we're seeing here. For example, if a group of governments wanted to create a tokenized version of carbonized credits, it's far easier and likely more secured to create a system on the Ethereum chain than it is to start from scratch. The same could be said for Rocket League credits, Broadway show tickets, NFL tickets, NBA, or anything else buyers may want to trade, okay? And realistically, there are no Ethereum killers on the horizon, okay? Ethereum developers have been moving ahead with proof-of-stake rollout rather than relying on expensive mining. Ethereum 2.0 will essentially bring the protocol up to speed with third-generation cryptocurrencies. Cardano and Solana's edge will easily disappear. Alright? And now world-changing versus marketing fluff. Let's get into that here. Every venture capitalist knows ideas are cheap. Business strategies are routinely borrowed, and popular products eventually inspire a slew of counterfeits. This is why VC firms typically consider a team's performance as well as their business ideas. Now, the same is true for non-meme cryptocurrencies. Now, let's take a look and take a step back to carbon credits that I mentioned. Now, as we see efforts to combat climate change ramping up, any platform that simplifies the process will become worth its weight in gold or carbon. I know, that was pretty lame. Unfortunately, great business ideas don't always come with strong execution. For instance, climate coins promising start in 2018 ended with the token fizzling out, and Moss token, MCO3 USD, seemed to have taken a wrong cue from its predecessor. Then there's First Carbon Corp, a Vancouver-based firm that believes it can solve the problem with NFTs. Could the company succeed? I mean, who knows? But like the best venture capitalist firms, crypto investors should wait for to see some success before jumping in on the bandwagon, okay? Now, when it comes to finding, high-quality moonshoot cryptos, it's best to avoid playing a game where thousands of contestants are competing for the one winning spot. I mean, yeah, some people get lucky, but also you got it for every millionaire that comes out from somewhere. How many losers are there, But just keep this in mind, folks. Just do your own research. Invest in high-quality cryptos. And you should do fine in the future here. But I'm going to wrap this video up by stating that I am not a financial advisor. I am a little raccoon making YouTube videos about cryptocurrencies. Thanks for tuning in.
History is filled with almosts. With those who almost adventured, who almost achieved, but ultimately, for them it proved to be too much. Then there are others, the ones who embrace the moment and commit. And in these moments of truth, these men and women, these mere mortals, just like you and me, as they peer over the edge, they calm their minds and steel their nerves with four simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.